Okay, today we're going to be talking about an upcoming film, Transformers: Age of Extinction. Set to come out June 27th in America. I'm not sure about worldwide, if it's the same thing, but basically the first thing I want to say is there's going to be a couple of spoilers, so if you don't want to know, I suggest you click back now. First thing I want to go over is how I just finished watching the trailer a couple minutes ago. It reminds me a lot of Dark of the Moon. The Autobots get kicked out, and the government doesn't want them in the planet anymore. Obviously, they think that it's only going to bring war. Kind of a lot like Dark of the Moon, which honestly I think is a little disappointing. They couldn't come up with anything different than the last. Originally, Michael Bay was only supposed to make 3. He said he was going to stop after Dark of the Moon, but because of the box office with Dark of the Moon, the studio decided to continue, and Michael Bay had a change of heart and decided that he would go on to make another film, and actually it's planned to be a trilogy. There's supposed to be 3 new films, Age of Extinction being the first one in the new trilogy. Before I go any further, I kind of want to clear up the whole Mark Wahlberg thing. I know I was confused before. Mark Wahlberg is not going to be playing as Sam Witwicky. He is playing as a whole new character. He's playing as Cade Yeager, and honestly, I think that's better. I appreciate the fact that they didn't change the face of a character we already know and just decided to come up with a whole new person, which I appreciated a lot, honestly. Another thing I wanted to go over was the storyline. The storyline is 4 years after Dark of the Moon. So the whole world has they've been able to rebuild from what happened in the Dark of the Moon. Human race have learned how to use alien technology, and they have built their own Transformers. The remaining Transformers that were there before were either killed or apprehended. But then of course, Cade Yeager discovers Optimus Prime, and the government goes to crack down on him. The Decepticons want to find him. The Autobots also want to find him because they want their leader, of course. So Optimus Prime, after he's powered up again by Cade Yeager, they have to, with this new enemy, they didn't give much detail about the exactly what the problem was going to be, obviously, because they want people to actually go and watch the film. So Cade Yeager, along with Optimus Prime, go to get the aid of the Dinobots, an ancient group of Autobots that have been on the planet, I guess. And they seek the help of the leader, Grimlock, for whatever it is that the problem that arises should be in the film. As of now, the only 2 villains that have been released as Decepticons, it's either Galvatron or Lockdown. It's suggested that Galvatron is the leader and Lockdown would be like the main antagonist. If you look back at Revenge of the Fallen, Megatron and his leader, it would be kind of like that. As of now, the film has already won 2 nominations. It's a Golden Trailer nominee and for Best Summer 2014 Blockbuster Trailer, and Golden Trailer nominee for the TV commercial entitled Prepare. That's pretty impressive. I mean, the film has already won nominations and it's only out. I mean, it's only for trailers, but it's pretty impressive still. They've actually upgraded Bumblebee in this one. Let me try to get a picture of here. That's the new Bumblebee, which is pretty nice. I mean, I prefer the old Bumblebee, but they've also got a couple of pictures of Pagani and Lamborghini. I'm guessing these are all going to be other Transformers in the film. And this is all on IMDb, guys, if you want to take a look for it for yourself. As of now, the returning Autobots are Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Ratchet, and Brains, who is a former Decepticon and escaped, joined the Autobots. The new Autobots are said to be Hound, an Autobot commando who transforms into a mechanical tactical vehicle, and Drift, a former Decepticon technician who has joined the Autobots. And also Crosshairs, an Autobot paratrooper who transforms into a C-7 Corvette Stingray. Also, they got Dinobots. The Dinobots include Grimlock, Strafe, Slug, Scorn, Stash, Slog, and Snarl. Honestly, I think they could have come up with better names than all S's. But they're all dinosaur robots. So think of Triceratops, Spinosaurus, Velociraptor, and so forth. Returning Decepticons, it doesn't really say any, so I'm guessing there's not going to be any sighting of Megatron or anything like that. I'm guessing it's all new Decepticons. So far it's Galvatron, Lockdown, Stinger, and Junkheap, and then the rest are just their question mark. They got the McLaren MP4 though, the Aston Martin DBS, and the Lamborghini Gallardo, all as cars that they will transform into. So I mean, as of now, I think I'm going to watch the film. Depending on what I see, then is really whether I like it or not. I'm not going to say as of now that it's going to be good or bad, but I think they're going to have to put up a lot more work if they want the trilogy to be a success like the first one. The only other thing I have to say is Imagine Dragons is going to be doing the soundtrack, a song called Battle Cry. I don't know if it's out there yet, but that's really all that I have. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, well then I'm sorry for wasting however many minutes of your life, and subscribe.